we are, cooking with Immediatos here on the beach in Cape Henlopen. This is our day off. There's never a day off from cooking. We're always doing something. You know what? I get tired of hamburgers and hot dogs. Hamburgers, hot dogs on the grill. You got to get more creative, do something different.
Or chicken.
Yeah, chicken
Plain
as
chicken.
well. But at the same time, I'm going to show you a bunch of different things you can prep up before, put in the cooler, and then when the kids get hungry, turn that grill on, flip it up, and just start cooking. You still have your beer, you got the beautiful sun, the water.
It's a healthy way of living.
You know?
Too. You can have healthier foods.
Healthier foods.
No pizzas or chicken. What is it? Fried chicken. A lot of people do fried chicken. Nope, not us. We do real food.
No Doritos, no chips. This is what we do. We bring the restaurant to the beach.
Now we can do lunch and dinner.
That's it.
And then you don't have to worry about it when you get home. Your kids aren't nagging you. We're hungry, hungry. No, you've already eaten on the beach all day long. And it was healthy food. It wasn't junk. You know what I mean? So
here we go. We're going to send you right now and show you how we do all of our prep work so we can enjoy our day off on the beach. All right, so one of my favorite things to do, everybody likes shrimp, right? So you get a shrimp cocktail. I like to call these my Bloody Mary shrimp. About 1.5 pounds of shrimp. I throw into the Ziploc bag. You know, if you're out on a boat or you're even, you know, on the beach, it kind of gets a little messy with all the little condiments and things. So what I like to do here is put all the condiments right in with the shrimp. Horseradish, and that's always a liking to you. You know, I like everything spicy, as we all know. Tomato juice. And this kind of gives it just a good marinade and good flavor, you know, so you get that whole Bloody Maryness. Can you grab me some Old Bay, please? So, Ziploc bags are always the best as well because they fit in coolers well. You don't have to worry about them busting open. I always use the freezer bags because they're a little bit more dense. So we got that. Here we got some Old Bay. Never enough of that. And then always key ingredients to my Bloody Mary is some Worcestershire. Now you can add vodka to it if you want. I don't. I leave that out. But, you know, has all the other components of the Bloody Mary. I used the pitcher to hold the bag so it was nice and easy, not as messy. Look, take that air out. There's our Bloody Mary shrimp. I'm going to set aside, and I'll show you later how we cook them. All right. Another thing that's fun on the beach and on the grill, a lot of people do, are lobsters. A lot of people get a little confused. I always like to do my lobsters. Take the knife right into the tail, go right down the back. All right. At that point, flip them up. Now, if you just left them like this and you cook them, they're going to stick into the shell. So I always like to dig in here and actually give them and remove them, right? So they're nice and out. And I do that to all of them. And then I'll put all my seasonings and all that good stuff. So there's one. These same things, Ziploc bag, you'll see I'll put them in. Salt, pepper, lemon juice, and some butter. You know, you just got to be careful with this that you go right through that shell and you don't get your fingers caught in there because then you have a Bloody Mary lobster tail. There's that. One more. See, when we grill, we don't do hamburgers and hot dogs as much. We kind of change it up and do a little bit of everything. You know, seafood, it's that time of year, it's summertime. You can get any of this at, you know, Middletown Seafood or any of your other local fisheries. So what I like to do here is I like to set these back in the bowl. All right. Throw a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And then I have some melted butter already. Oh, yeah, there we go. They didn't put that lid on tight. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll let those guys sit there and then I will actually put them into another Ziploc bag. See, it just makes it easier when you do that, because then you can kind of put everything in a lot easier, and you don't have to worry about making a huge mess, like not putting the lid on the butter. See, it's always good too, because I'm here, and then on my days off, I get to actually prep everything, so then I get to actually relax, which makes it really fun. You know, because who doesn't like cooking? Towel. There we go, another zip. Boop. There's all them tails. Now that butter and the seasoning, they'll marinate up really nice. And we'll put them in the cooler, and then we'll be able to grill them. Now my wife's favorite is tuna. So trying to do a tuna on the grill and you're on the beach sometimes can be a little tough. You're on your boat, whatever you're doing. So I came up with this just a couple weeks ago, and she absolutely loved it. So what I did was I made the ahi tuna skewers. So what I did is I just cut them and then cubed it. Now she can eat this just raw, and a lot of people do. I like a little singe, just to kind of get a little zingness on it. Now I got some skewers here. Now with these, I just take them and just roll them right on. You just got to be careful when you do it, because sometimes that tuna can be a little fragile. But see, when you're doing all this stuff too, I mean, you don't need a fork, you don't need a plate, you don't need anything, so it's kind of works out. I marinate these with a little bit of vinaigrette and kusabi, and the flavor is awesome. The kusabi, the vinaigrette, and you know, I might add a little bit of soy sauce too, but I try not to get them too salty, just because, you know, you're drinking, and I think you're dehydrated. Well, she's here.
Hi. Hi. They were telling me not to come in on camera, but you know, I can't not let him do it without me being here. I was fine.
Literally. All right. You want to go grab the soy sauce for me? So this one I'm going to take a small Ziploc. All right. And then I'm going to lay these. Now what I will do with these, because there is points on these guys, is I will actually double bag these. This is the kusabi with a little bit of vinaigrette. Just squirt that in. Like I said, the Ziploc bags are the easiest. And they just, you throw them away and you're good to go. Just waiting on her with that. So what I'll do is I'm going to set this aside. Like I said, marinate them. We'll zip that up when she gets back, and we'll go on to the next. All right, let me take this over here. Okay.
I got it.
All right, let's throw some of that in here. Pour it in.
Oh, pour it in. Okay. There we go.
This is your favorite, so.
I know. This is. I used to like only eat grilled cheese and tomato soup.
That's funny.
And now I eat raw tuna. So your taste buds will change as you get older.
There's that. We got another bag done. All right. So now for all of us boys, what we like is you get your beef tips, fillet tips. You can get them at any store. You get your skewers. With these, you can put anything you want. I always like to do green pepper and onion, just because it kind of gives a nice little, you know, veggie taste, and your meat doesn't dry out. And this, you can put anything you want. Tomatoes. Boys, girls, the cannibals.
Girls eat those.
I was just saying for our boys. My kids.
Oh, our boys.
Yeah.
Wow. Except for the peppers.
Yeah. Jen always steals the peppers.
I'm like, give me that pepper. Don't let that pepper go to waste.
Alright. So, you can put as many on as you want. And just keep building. Next thing you put mushrooms. You can change your pepper colors up. This is all about having fun. Let's see, you do all this stuff the day before. You let everything marinate. And then all you got to do is crack a beer or a glass of wine, sit back, light the grill, and when they're hungry, start grilling. We always end up meeting other people and having friends and this and that, so it's always fun and entertaining whenever we have a day off.
And everyone knows when we're there too because we have the best food.
Yeah, we do. We'll do king crab legs. We do a little bit of everything.
We've actually done pizza.
Yeah.
On the beach, on the little grill. You just get the pizza stone and you can put it on there and start cooking it. It takes a little long, but it's good. It's so good.
I'm going to grab one of those big Ziploc bags for me. And see, I had everything kind of cut, prepped up before. You can actually buy all these actually already done in the grocery store. The peppers and the onions, they're in some of the vegetable sections. I don't know. Willie's may even have some pre-cut as well. Yeah, go ahead and stick that in. Yes, it doesn't matter either way. As long as you stick it in, it's always good.
Because I don't want to get yelled at.
Well, it wouldn't be a day with Immediatos if you didn't get yelled at.
I already know. And I'm white.
Yeah, you're good. I'm just doing this.
And I poked a hole in the bag.
I always double them. It's okay.
Okay, so
there we go. There's that. With that one, I have Montreal steak seasoning. I'll throw that in. You know, the Montreal steak seasoning has everything in it. It's one of the better, I think, marinades, dry rubs for your meat. A little bit of Worcestershire, and then I like the A1 bowl.
That's the necessity, the Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, because then it sits here. Worcestershire, that depends on where you're from.
Try to spell it on Google, it's fun.
All right. So then there we go, another Ziploc bag. Like I said, you do have those points from the skewers, so we will double bag that. I'm just going to keep moving along.
Oh, are these the Bloody Mary shrimp?
Yeah.
Oh, they are so good.
All right. Now everybody has their traditional potato salad. This one I'm going to do is I call it like a cowboy potato salad. I got some bacon, some shredded cheddar cheese. Also, I have some celery. A little bit of celery in there. Bacon. And then the cheese. All right. Now this one, I'll use a combination of, this is ranch dressing. Ranch. I'll mix that up, and then if I need some more, then I'll actually add some mayonnaise to it. But I just want a little bit of like a Southwest potato salad, you know, grilling, a little off the beaten path, away from your Amish potato salad. All right, add a little bit of pepper. And then after this, I got one more cold salad to do, and pack the coolers up, and we're gonna head out.
Wait, where are we going?
We are going to go to the beach. When you get in the car.
Let's go!
Yeah, see that? It's not too messy, but I mean, you can't smell it. I can smell it, but that bacon and that ranch, man, just great flavor.
It's a little bit of hard work, you know, because you're going to prep stuff up. But once you're there, then you can, it's basically lunch and dinner, so you don't have to like stop on the way home and get food, because everyone's fed, your kids are fed, everyone's fed. And it's good food.
This is one of the, I call it our Italian green bean salad. So I got some green beans down at Willie's, blanched them with some chicken stock, got them to where they're nice and al dente.
I don't know what blanch means. Tell them what blanch means.
So it's fresh. I filled the pot with the chicken stock, brought that to a boil, then I threw the green beans in, and I get them to where they're still a little crunchy. Then I cool them, and I slow that process down. And my mom makes these, my kids, I've had these growing up my whole life. A little bit of dry onion, and then I just simplified it with balsamic vinaigrette. And then you just let these guys marinate all night, and they are tremendous. I normally use a little bit of balsamic too in it. It does make it a little bit more zingy. But as these sit and marinate, I like all the components that are in the vinaigrette. It tastes a lot better. So like with that, I will put in a Ziploc bag as well.
But you have to let them sit overnight though. They're not as good if you don't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm working today. Tomorrow is my day off. I'm making everything now, so tomorrow I don't have to do it. I can wake up and enjoy my day.
Bloody Mary shrimp.
Well,
Do you get to drink Bloody Marys with the Bloody Mary shrimp?
Yeah, you can. You can do anything you like. You see how I put that in there? I mean, it makes it so much easier when you're adding everything to the bag.
I've never seen you do that. That's actually pretty clever. You surprise me sometimes.
I know. There we go. See that? And that keeps them nice and tight, and they'll be good to go. Potato salad we'll do the same thing with. But while I do this, we're going to finish getting everything packed up, and then we're going to be on the beach, and we'll show you how we put everything together and sit back and relax with cooking with the Immediatos on our day off. As you've seen, we've done some prep. Now we're going to put our beef skewers on the grill. You know, Jennifer, she was right. We put them in the wrong way, so now...
See, I know.
We switched it around. I'm going to put these on because these will take a little bit longer than our shrimp and our lobster tails.
They've marinated on the grill.
No, they've marinated in the bag.
Not on the grill, I'm sorry. I was looking at the grill. You know how I get.
Oh, we know. Or another one. Throw that over there, please. All right, so there's our beef skewers. That's our lobster. We'll give that 1 minute. Actually, let me put them on first, and then we'll put our shrimp. Remember, I did those. Look at those guys. Oh my God.
Yum. There's nothing better than eating seafood while you're sitting on the beach. It's like, wow. And you're just enjoying the moment. You're sucking it all in. You're like, wow, I'm eating lobster on the beach instead of pizza and fried chicken.
Or subs.
Or subs. Not that that stuff's not good, but this is just a little bit more healthier way to do things.
But you know what? Like I said, we bring the restaurant to the beach.
And then you don't have that guilt when you leave at the end of the day. Like, oh God, I eat pizza all day.
Well, not even that. I mean, you drink beer, you drink wine, you have a Bloody Mary, this, that, or whatever. You know, at that point, this fills your belly back up and you're good to go.
Now, we, of course, bring all of our utensils with us to the beach because we're professionals. But, you know, if you have one of these, like, little tiny grills, you can usually get them at, like, Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart or one of those type of places. But you don't want to lose that guy.
I'm not going to lose him.
They're about $30, and then you get these little tanks
Propanes.
here. You can get usually like 2 of them in a pack for about $6, depending on where you get them. And then you are good to go. I mean, you can make anything. I mean, we've made pizzas.
Yeah, you know what? Truly, I do like charcoal better. But when you have kids and you got to cook more on demand, the propane actually is 10 times better because you can actually get it done quicker.
Yeah.
You know, everybody knows that. You have kids, I'm hungry. Next thing you know, they're digging in the bag for chips, this, that, or whatever.
It's definitely more of an economical thing too, especially like.
How about that grill? That grill looks great, doesn't it? That's surf and turf on the beach. We got our Bloody Mary shrimp, we got our lobster tail, we got our filet skewers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this let them cook up. All right, as you can see, these lobster tails are starting to get a little bit more white than these guys. That's when you know your lobster's almost ready to be done. These guys, you can still see they're a little bit more translucent. Once they're white, then you're good. Steak, you cook that to your liking. The shrimp, I pulled some off, I put some more on. Now we're putting the ahi tuna on that we marinated. My wife's favorite. She'd rather it not even be
you
skewered.
don't need to put one. You leave one out in the bag, and I'll just eat it raw. I'm good.
So what I'm going to do, there we that. I'm going to shut this back down. We're going to let it cook, and then we're going to sit back and enjoy a little bit more sun and sand with some beverages. So we'll see you in a little bit. We're back. Our shrimp, I got half done. There's the other half that's done. These, I'll tell you what, when you try this with all those spices that are on them, they're great. You don't need anything. So what I do is I'll just throw these guys in this pan here. See how that lobster's all nice and white now? No more translucent. Set them lobster tails in there too. Remember how I told you guys I pulled the meat so that it would make it a lot easier to eat and it wouldn't stick in that pan? Let me show you. Look at this. It's a little hot, but look, see how that comes out? And then it's like a lollipop.
A lobster lollipop.
Awesome.
LL.
I'm getting hollered at because my wife says these tunas have been on too long.
I'm freaking out.
But look at that. They're beautiful. They got a little singe on the outside. They're good to go. I'm going to drop them. All my seafoods in one pan. I brought some pans with a little foil lid. Bring foil, set it to the side. If you eat it now, you eat it later, it's all good. We got our beef skewers. They're good as well. Set these guys in a pan. And then what I'll do is I'll just set this pan here, and then she'll give me that other pan back. I'll eat this one. I'll put them right on the grill. And then we got all the kids and friends and everybody else that's around. And then Jen, she's going to start serving everybody. You ready?
Wait, what are you doing? Oh, okay, so we have the green bean salad right here. We got in the bag. And then we have the potato salad here.
Potato salad.
So we got a spoon. We got some tongs. Highly suggest getting some Ziploc baggies because without the Ziploc baggies, you're not able to do it.
Here you go, buddy.
We got a little burn
Cameron,
up.
you eating?
I know that it's probably more than you want, but they're really, like, you're gonna like love them.
Turn.
Wait, are you guys
you
want some meat? Come here. Come and eat.
There you go. All right. Want lobster, shrimp, beef?
He's getting nervous. Yeah.
Good. All right, here's cooking with the Immediatos on our day off. It's all about simplifying, enjoying your day. Everybody's days are always crazy. You know what? Our table's always your table. Feel free to come into Immediatos or join us on the beach. Right?
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
I like my day off though. I'm not gonna lie.
Her day off, I'm still cooking.
But we've just invited you into our day off, and that's really cool, so that you can kind of see like what we do. So we even cook on our day off. I can't imagine not cooking on our day off.
It's always good. You know, don't get us wrong. We do go out to dinner at times, but you know what? When you have as crazy a life as we do enjoy spending as much time on the beach or the boat, doing whatever we do.
Yeah, we gotta have family time. Definitely, family is first and foremost most important. But it is true to stay local though. When we go out to eat, we stay local.
From our table to yours, we'll see you next time, cooking with the Immediatos.